something from the street and bring it home.
I'm out here on Reedy Creek in Victoria, Australia, and I have found some pretty significant gold already, just scratching out crevices in the bedrock. We're going to keep doing that today, but first I'm going to show you how much gold I've already got. To start off with, I found one rather nice looking gemstone, whatever that may be. This is our yellow stuff. That's not too bad for just a couple of crevices. Crevicing is one of my favourite ways to find gold. You're literally looking for nature's sluice boxes. The bedrock cracks basically allow gold to fall in and never come back out. This is the bedrock shelf that drops off into two nice crevices that cross the creek. You can get the same thing on dry land. However, these crevices are super obvious, and my favourite types are not obvious. They look like this. Little pockets of gravel. Anywhere you can see gravel, just like up in here, it means that the water pressure dropped off enough for rocks to fall out, and if rocks can fall out, then gold can fall out. Thing is, they usually get ignored and people work those bigger crevices first. You're a ninja. I thought you were a boxer. I'll fight you. I can't. The harder the rocks are packed in, the better. Every single crevice is like a mystery dip. You never quite know what you're going to get. Some give you nothing, some are loaded. You just got to do heaps of them, but they're really quick to work, so you can get through a lot of them in a day. Much black sand in this, so I'm not hugely hopeful it's going to be a good one. Yeah, only a couple. Two good bits and some micro. Alright, 1, 2, 2. One there, one there. I was talking about clumps of rocks earlier, and I've got a beautiful example right here. You can see how these were laid in here from water flow, and basically this big rock got jammed and stopped all the little ones around it. And I think there might be a slight depression underneath it that will yield some gold. You only need a few tools to start crevicing, but you kind of need variations. I traditionally use a Baz crack scratcher to get most of the dirt out of the crevices. Sometimes you'll have to drop down to a little upholstery pick to get all the dirt out of a really fine one. Brushes on dry land, good at getting all of the dirt out of the bedrock. And if you're working underwater, forget a shovel, use a yabby pump. You can be Zorro with a shovel and there's no chance you're still going to pick up all the gold off the bedrock. Yabby pumping is the only way to do it. Look how deep that little crevice just opened up. Oh, wow. Come on, there's got to be some gold in that. That little tiny pile of rocks gave us all this dirt. Now, gold. Is there gold? That's what we're here for. Not seeing any black sand. That's always a concern. And just a couple pieces of gold. Ah, where are the magic crevices gone? Where have they gone? I don't know where to throw it. Nah. With the grey clay that was coming out with this dirt and how deep those crevices are, I reckon we might actually see some better gold, more than 2 specks. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I was talking about, the whole lucky dip factor. My God, that's a nice speck count for very little work. And I got a little gemstone. There's basically a pocket at the bottom of that crevice, and this is all of the topsoil dirt. I reckon we'll get a little bit, but the bottom of that pocket, that should be interesting. There actually looks to be a fair amount of black sand in that. Alright, my bet is we're going to see some okay gold, and it will get better next pan. Yeah! That's still not that bad. I can live with that. Just how we have different size crevice tools, we have different size yabby pumps. This is a 1-inch pump, and it's going to allow us to get all the dirt out of the bottom of that pocket. That is what we got out of the bottom of the crevice using that little pump. I reckon there's going to be some good gold in here, but I probably just cursed myself. We're getting shotgun pellets. I haven't got one of them yet. What? What? How does the bottom only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces? And the bottom... Oh, that doesn't make any damn sense. This isn't a setup joke, I'm legitimately actually crevicing like this. I just... So you don't have to put in heaps of work all the time. Just relax, enjoy yourself. And look how deep that crevice is. Come on! It's too big for the crack. It won't come back out. Ah! Trained Fern to bring me snacks. Instead of me bringing her snacks. What kind of deal is that? I'm gonna make this all wet. I don't know about this crevice. Maybe people missed it, but I doubt it. But maybe, but I doubt it. But maybe. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. I got my shotgun pellet. I got a piece of lead, and I got 3 little speckaroos. They're like kangaroos, but gold. There are 2 things you're really looking for when it comes to crevicing. You want a crevice that has hard packed rock in it. The harder the rock is jammed in there, the greater the chances that it has been undisturbed for a little while and that there is gold trapped in it. And the second thing is a place to sit. You just look at that. Just look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Okay, I'm not allowed to leverage, but I can. He never said I couldn't smack. Yeah. Yeah, it works. Oh, that's right. There's a third size. That tiny little crack gave us a whole bunch of dirt. Did it give us a whole bunch of gold? I'm hoping so. This is like the most black sand I've seen panning down. Here we go. Woo. Woo. Oh, that was a good little crevice. Look at that. Yeah. And that is exactly what crevicing is all about. You never know what you're going to get. And like I said, some are loaded, some have very little in them. And you just have to work as many as you can to hopefully hit that bonanza crevice. Let's go home, weigh up this gold. This is the gold from all those crevices cleaned up next to a clutch guitars pick for a bit of scale. And if you would like to see me cleaning this gold up, I've left a link in the description to a live stream that I did doing just that. Right before we weigh up the gold, I just wanted to invite you over to the description where you're going to find a bunch of links to my other social media, my merch shop, and my Patreon account. Now, I would like to think that there is 0.75 of a gram in this paper, but God only knows. Leave your guess in the comments below. And as usual, I was completely wrong at 0.479. 0.479 is worth $36.67 at the time of recording here in Australia. And that is a perfect way to end this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give your dog a scratch behind the ears for me. Peace. And I'm out.